Okay, hello, my name is Nicole Silsby.
And I'm Michael McBride.
We're going to be doing integrity and justice today. I'm going to start with integrity. The first thing you guys need to know is there's two types of integrity. There's integrity for a person, integrity of some type of property. For a person, you give them respect. You honor their wishes, you do whatever you need to do not to insult them very much. For property, it's a little iffy. If there's an abandoned house, you can paint it up, you can refix the windows, you can paint the door. It gives it integrity. It holds it up. Actions of integrity. You can keep your friend's secret, although that might not be ethical. You can give money back that somebody accidentally gave you. Do any of you guys, besides the ones up there, know about any of the integral things?
No lying.
No lying? Good. Anybody else?
Taking responsibility for your own actions.
Okay, ones that aren't up there.
Busted.
Always wears slacks.
That's
boost
what
your
I'm
integrity.
expecting right now.
Boost your personal integrity.
How we view integrity is obviously different than the dictionary. We view it as almost straight up respect and honesty. Okay, so it's pretty much a golden rule that everybody taught you in first grade. Do to other people what you want them to do to you. For example, the other day, I'm a manager at a little deli up the hill. One of my customers dropped a $5 bill on the ground. And I saw him, usually I don't see them. If I don't see them, I give it to my manager. However, I saw this person and I went and I gave him the money back without expecting a reward. It's not my money, I didn't earn it, I didn't work for it. I don't ask for tips, I make a sandwich. It's a sandwich. He gave me the money and I tried to refuse. In that case, it's okay, but don't expect a reward. It kind of makes you seem rude, arrogant maybe a little. Okay, why is integrity important? It helps keep society together. If we didn't have integrity, would you guys get up in the morning, leave, go to work if you knew people were going to lie to you? If you knew that the day before your best friend told you she was pregnant and she doesn't want to tell her family yet, and you told her family, what would you do? Would you want to crawl back under your covers and stay? I would. And this is just one of the quotes that I liked. You guys need to read that?
Have the courage to say no. Have the courage to face the truth. Do the right thing because it is right. These are the magic keys to living your life with integrity. W. Clement Stone.
I'd love to know corporation.com.
And now I will be introducing my lovely partner,
Thank you very much.
partner in crime, Mr. Michael
Speaking
McBride.
of crime, and what happens to those who commit crimes in our society? Justice. Now, justice is another one of those glues of society that holds everything together. Without justice, integrity kind of falls apart as well. Integrity and justice go hand in hand, I would say. They're very relatable because we often see them in the same context, court systems, things like that. If you're not just, then you're kind of showing a lack of integrity. So what is justice? Now there are several different definitions of justice, just like most of the words that we've been talking about. They have different applications. They can even be skewed to be something that they're not quite meant to be, but in our own mental vision, they encompass something else. The definition from the dictionary is upholding the same standards as everybody else. It's being just and being fair, showing the same fairness and equality to everybody. The balance people get between what is right, fair, and appropriate. See, and this is where justice becomes skewed a lot in the criminal sense, is what one might think is fair varies differently from what somebody else might think is fair. For those of you who know the court systems, fairness, justice can be taken many different ways. So we see a lot of examples of justice as we grow up through life. Early on it's from our favorite characters, our superheroes. We got Batman, Robin, Spider-Man, Justice League. Justice League is right in the name. Superman, always trying to uphold the law, and then that's the law of society. And then, like I was saying, there's a lot of personal laws, what you feel is right, what you feel is wrong. So I often feel that sometimes as you see even in the fantasy versions, like let's take the supervillains. Now they might take justice and twist it into revenge. So revenge and justice are one of the things that I see often switched around, because to get revenge, you're thinking you're doing what's just for you, but it might not be as society sees it. So it's not holding the same fairness. If somebody did something to your dog, you're going to be more upset than if somebody did something to somebody else's animal or something, because it's yours, so you feel like you have more right than everybody else. A lot of common uses of justice we see: police officers, firefighters, judges, all the court systems. Anything that's going to be weighing somebody's actions upon whether they get reward or they get punishment is a punishment-reward system. And what would happen without justice? Anarchy. Everybody would be a free-for-all. There's no consequences to your actions. You don't have to worry about what somebody's going to say to you, what somebody's going to do back. Free-for-all. Justice holds society together because it gives us, cause and effect. If you do something wrong, most often you're going to have something done back to you. It's not always true. We don't always see it as much as we'd like to. I'm sure everybody's experienced a time where they found was unjust and they didn't get what they thought was appropriate for the situation. I kind of just went over this, but justice and integrity, like I was saying, there's what holds society together. If nobody had integrity, like Nicole said, then nobody would have any willpower to get up, do anything. They wouldn't be able to set their goals. Nobody would want to work for anything. And then there would be the cause and effect to balance everything out, to keep the integrity together. You do what you feel right is right because you feel that it is the right thing to do. So most of these words are about what we feel is right and what we feel is wrong. And in different cultures, different societies, they're viewed differently. So what you do in this country might not be acceptable in another country. So the justice system might be completely different. So it's just two things, these two words that go together that play such an important role in society, and there's just something that you should keep in mind and we should all use to better ourselves and hold ourselves as a higher standard in society. Thank you very much.
Do you guys have any questions?
Questions for them? Comments? What would you like to say, Ms. King?
Very nicely done.
I really liked your PowerPoint. It was really nicely done. You guys are so prepared. You dressed really well. The only thing I would recommend is to remember to breathe and slow down.
Somebody else?
Nicole,
Yeah.
when you were speaking, I could feel the nervousness.
Yeah,
So
me too.
if you could work on just being calm when you're speaking, that would really help me connect to what you're saying a little more clearly.
I tried to.
Question, how comfortable are the shoes that you're wearing?
Actually, they're very comfortable.
Okay, I wasn't sure because it looked like sometimes they were a little
Oh,
unstable.
no, I have
okay.
vertigo, so
Oh,
I'm
okay.
unstable anyway, so I probably shouldn't.
Zach?
I've noticed this with everybody, but with you two especially, you're moving pretty well, but it's all on that side of the,
I thought I
So
turned
is-
pretty well.
well, you're turning
Yeah,
fine, but like,
nobody's quite taking advantage of like the space.
well, and there's
here.
not much on this side, it's
Keep
all
these
over
corners.
and that.
You see, in another situation where they're going to have you standing behind a podium, reading from notes. So this is very unusual, the way you're doing it this way. And I feel it's better for you to be able to get out in the audience and experience what it's like to be with the audience. Because the audience really likes it better than if we're behind the podium. Don't you feel that way?
I feel more comfortable.
Yeah, and also what happens
I
is
just want to be
somebody
behind the
can
podium.
if you start getting nervous, if you keep moving around, it's going to help you relax because you're getting more blood pumping. The thing that can happen with her is she could actually lose the blood in her brain and faint.
which is why I'm here.
I haven't done it yet, but we have a contract. I paid him. He's gonna cash me.
That's my goal.
What else would you like to say? Go ahead.
I thought that the quote on the PowerPoint was really good, but I think it was a question on the test to not make the audience read the quote. I don't know.
Good one, Amanda.
Oh, yeah. So it gives you time.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You had a good segue, I thought, between the two.
Yeah.
words. That was good.
If you're going to do a quote, make sure you don't just let it hang there, though. I thought you were going to let it hang there. So you either read it or let somebody else read it.
Any other suggestions?
Otherwise, it's just hanging there.
You guys did awesome. I liked that you worked together.
They're about their teamwork.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
They're
nice
good
to see
teamwork.
that teamwork.
Good teamwork.
Woo-hoo. Like Superman.
Anything else?
No, like Batman and Robin. I was Batman, people.
Okay.
I like
Okay.
So your voices are clear. I'd like to still have more volume, especially Nicole, more volume. More volume.
Thank you very
And
much.
I don't know what's happening with the thing that everybody thinks they have to be up there. If I have to put a table there, I will, and you don't have to walk around it. The thing is we still have to have people here.
Maybe you
Because
should move.
you have to be here because there are people here. So you can go there, but you have to be with the people here to the outside.
I think we can put one desk just lateral.
Well, what
They can
happened,
walk around the desk.
yeah, what happened,
Yeah.
what happens when there's tables in the middle, then people start walking around them, and that's almost worse. So this is okay, I'm not saying what you're doing is wrong, I'm just saying you have to remember, come back here and include this part of the audience too.
I know I felt like I was going to get my PowerPoint certification.
Maybe when we set the tables, we should just put a row against that wall back there, and then have, you know,
And listen, you're both very confident looking, that's good.
I don't feel
like have it go this way, and then the tables in the back, nobody sits on, just turn the,
Just because you're breathless doesn't
then
mean
it's
you're not
shorter, there's not so much
I would
space.
like to see you looking at everyone more. I heard a little bit of you, do this, you do that, that kind of stuff. Just a little more energy. Just a little more energy. Just zip it up a little bit, especially at night. The audience is tired at night, so we have to really
Where's
zip
the
it up.
enthusiasm, guys?
Yeah, a little more zip, zip, zip.
Woo! Yeah.
Good job.
Okay, you done?